You see here today were rescued out of a home in Franklin Square. They were living in deplorable conditions, in their own feces and urine, garbage everywhere. The house is just full of garbage. I believe you saw pictures of it beforehand. I believe they were taken out during December. In fact, it was so much garbage in the house that we had to go through with infrared cameras to find the last animals, cats that were hiding around. Through the help of volunteers and Pets4luv, they were brought here. They saw a vet. They've been vetted. They've been brought here. They've been rehabilitated and socialized, and they're ready to go to brand new homes. So we need people to come and take them out of this condition that they're living in, and they want to sit on your lap and be petted and loved.
How many cats are there?
We got 21 cats that came out, and 21 were here. We had a mother give birth to 4. They're actually out in a foster home right now because they're very young.
How important are they? I mean, you're kind of taking all these, I guess they were kind of a pact, or, they're all socialized together. So when you separate them, is it,
no,
detrimental to the cats?
No, not at all. As you've seen, they're already separated. They're in the cages, living by themselves. There are a couple that are together. They're going to have to go out together. They've been socialized here by all these volunteers and all these people that helped out, getting used to being handled by humans, and they're ready to go.
How important are these volunteers to the situation? This is not the first or will be the last, but how important are the volunteers to get these cats ready for adoption?
It's very important. Without the help of the Pets4luv and all the volunteers here and the NC SPCA Pet Safe Program volunteers, these animals wouldn't be ready to go. Just the medical bills on these animals are over $15,000 that the SPCA spends. So if we had to pay for a building to hold them in, and for volunteers to come down, it would be prohibitive. We wouldn't be able to do it, and the poor cats would end up being euthanized, and that's something that we never ever want to do.
How do you stop this from happening? How do you stop the hoarding?
Hoarding is a very difficult thing. You know how you stop it? Neighbors got to call. You can walk up to these hoarding houses, and I know a lot of the media has been there. You get out of the car and you can smell it. I mean, the same thing with this house. These people knew that this person was in trouble. The family members knew. Nobody wanted to step up and help. We can do intervention. We can get there early. We can do spay neuter. We can reduce the population, and we can help them out. But you have to call. If you don't call, we have the same thing that we talk about anything. If you see something, say something. Very easy. You see animal cruelty in Nassau County, all you have to do is say, gee, I got to call the SPCA. You dial the SPCA, and we'll be out there and take care of it.
A little bit what you guys do here and how you guys help out these specific cats.
Well, we have the space when they have a bad situation with the hoarding. This way they can bring them in, they can be taken care of, medical, getting ready, socialized, and then out and into new homes.
What's that process? What do you got to do? Each cat gets checked out, but how's the socializing kind of work?
It's a matter of just volunteers constantly going, petting them, getting to be able to hold them, and just working with them depending upon the fear that's involved, which is most of the time they're just lost, scared, because they don't know what's going on. But animals are great. They're very forgiving, and giving them the time and the affection. They come around and show you unbelievable love after not that long a period of time in most cases.
So it's basically just human interaction, because they've been interacting with themselves for so long and kind of on their own, almost feral-like. And just kind of getting human interaction is the key. Correct,
and then showing them that they're safe, and they didn't know when they were going to get food, how they were going to get food, if they were going to be warm, and that's the constant interaction, like you said, with the volunteers, and showing them they're going to be loved over time, always having the warmth and the food.
Somebody wants to help you guys out. What do they do? How do they get a hold of you?
They can either go on our Facebook page, Pets4luv Foundation, or our website, pets4luv.org, or come down, visit us, socialize, help us, get them ready and get homes.
People are going to see the story, and they're going to say, hey, I want a cat, and they're going to come down and put these 20-some-odd cats. They come here?
Yes, right to the Source Mall, second floor, 1504 Old Country Road. Come and interact with them and see who you fall in love with and who falls in love with you, and take them home.
Excellent. Perfect.